like we kind of romanticize the idea of our dreams, like, oh, it'd be great to do this, or it'd be great to do this. But then when it's right there in front of you, in your hand, you hesitate. And I did. I'm not afraid to admit it. I hesitated. I was just like if I do this, this is a big decision.
For Stefan Perri, a childhood dream has become reality. Perri is playing soccer professionally near Melbourne, Australia for the Sunbury United FC. It's a game he was first introduced to on the fields of Chillicothe. Perri grew up playing in the YMCA youth leagues, eventually up to club soccer and for Chillicothe High School. He was able to continue his playing days at Notre Dame College near Cleveland before transferring to John Carroll. Then he stopped.
For 2 or 3 years after school, because I just kind of thought after college, there's really not much opportunity to continue playing, and so I kind of gave up on it for a little while. But it's always something that's been, in the back of my head, that it's a passion. It's something that I've always loved. I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Then in 2017, while working in West Texas, a coworker invited him to play and even try out for a combine, and that got his juices flowing for the game again.
He was like, oh, there's coaches there. They'll look at you. They're from Europe. They've got contacts all over the world. I was okay. If I'm going to commit to this, I'm really going to commit and go all in. I'm going to do my fitness workouts. I'm going to do my ball work. I'm going to do my lifting and everything like that. And I fully committed to it after being away for three some years. The fire just kind of came back. There was no time for anything. There was time for doing my work and doing my workouts and planning, right? And that was about it. Do my meal prep on a weekly basis on Sundays, and that was it. It's really all I had time for.
And the day he had longed for finally came.
I don't think that my goal was really to play professionally. My goal was to play at the highest level possible for as long as possible. If it was Sunday League in Columbus and that's the highest level that I could play, then okay, so be it, right? But it just happened to be that I got this contract. I always dreamed of playing for the Columbus Crew. Growing up watching them, the black and gold was that's a dream. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but it's on the list, right? After all this time, somebody finally said yes. It was a really good feeling, but at the same time I was anxious. It wasn't like I was going to sign a contract and go move to South Carolina or move to Texas again, and have access to my family, basically a plane ticket away, whenever I needed to.
We did this interview before Perri departed for Australia, and he's been adjusting to life down under the last few weeks. Sunbury United FC's season has just begun. You can follow along on Facebook. I'm Dan Ramey, Litter Media.